Okay, here goes nothing. This is my first YouTube video. I have several clients who've been reaching out to me on what do I do with my nails until I can get back into the salon. So I'm going to show you a little quick way to just trim them down and get them to a manageable level until you can get back to see me. I'm going to try to use just stuff that I hope that you have at home. First being a regular toenail clipper, an old file. Hopefully you save these because I give them to you after your appointment. And then a buffer if you have one. If you don't, not necessary. But if you have long nails like mine, which most of my clients don't, the way to get them trimmed down without having to just saw back and file is you will take your clippers and you want to clip the nail. Let's see if I can get this. Just not down too low towards your skin, but just a little clip, whoops, on the side there. Not too far into the middle of the nail either. And then you're going to do the same thing on the other side. It's hard for me to see here, but hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Just a little clip on the side there too. Whoops. You can see that got quite a bit of that length off of the nail. And now you can just take your file and rub back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I kind of have it angled at a 45-degree angle to taper that down a little bit because they're going to be thicker than what you're used to until we can take it and get you into the salon. But anyhow, you can file in towards the middle of the nail from the side, in towards the middle, in towards the middle, and do that on the other side as well. I don't know if you can really see what I'm doing, but here we go. And the idea is not to make these look amazing, but just to get them to a manageable level. You can see that's going to be way thicker than what you're used to, just because that's the structure of a nail. If you want a longer nail, you've got to have it thicker at the stress area, which is that area that will where your nail will snap off and break if it's got too much pressure applied on it. So to me, this is a much more manageable level. You guys may want to go a little bit shorter. If you're much shorter than this already, you probably don't really need the toenail clippers. This is just a way to get the extra length off. I also just did my nails last week, so there's not a whole lot of regrowth. But if you do have a lot of regrowth, and so you just want to take the gel polish off that you have on, you can just take the file. And again, you just want to go in one direction. You don't really want to saw back and forth too much over the top, but go in one direction from the cuticle down towards the side, and then the other side, from the cuticle down towards the side. And you can also go back and forth this way, just to taper down some of that thickness at the edge if that's really bothering you. If it doesn't bother you, I'd say just leave it. But if you need some of that thickness taken down, or if you want to put some regular polish over here, you really don't even need to take the gel polish off. You can just put regular polish right over the top of your gel polish. But you do probably want to smooth that cuticle area down, especially if you have any lifting from the back. I've had a couple people say that, you know, when you put some pressure on your nail here, this part of your nail in the back is lifting up. If that's the case, you probably do want to get that nail filed down, if not taken off, because that you can get moisture under there, and that's never a good thing. So anyways, I hope that this helps a little bit. And then also if you want to take a buffer, really the file gets it smooth enough, but if you want it to be even smoother, just take a buffer, and this you can just rub all over the nail. And then here you have it, just a regular old, short, more manageable nail. The reason why you want to take that length down is because as your product is growing out, and I'd say a lot of you are probably to about here or more at this point in the quarantine, the structure of your nail is no longer correct. So that stress area is where the thinner part of your nail is now. That's where the thickest part of the nail should be. And so now your thickest part of your nail is here towards the free edge. That's going to cause some problems if you have any upward or downward pressure on the nail. It's going to cause that nail to snap in half, and we want to avoid that if we can, so until you can get back in to see me. So I hope this helps. If you guys have any questions, please reach out to me, either text me or reply on here, on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, wherever you're comfortable. And if you have any questions, just let me know. Hope this helps. Miss you guys. Thanks.